This is Citizen. This is Bible Time Capsule, where we read the Bible front to back. For Video Time Capsule, today is May 17th, 2013. Today we're reading Genesis chapter 17, the covenant of circumcision. So let's begin then. When Abram was 99 years old, the Lord appeared to him and said, I am God the Almighty. Walk in my presence and be perfect. I will make my covenant between you and me, and will multiply you exceedingly. Abram fell prostrate, and God spoke to him thus. This is my covenant with you. You shall be the father of a multitude of nations. You shall no longer be called Abram, but your name shall be Abraham. For I will make you father of a multitude of nations. I will make you exceedingly fruitful. I will make nations of you, and kings shall descend from you. I will establish my covenant between you and me, and your descendants after you throughout their generations, as a perpetual covenant, that I may be a God to you and to your descendants after you. I will give you and your descendants after you this land in which you are immigrants, all the land of Canaan, as a perpetual possession. And I will be their God. I will be their God. T-H-E-I-R. God also said to Abraham, you shall keep my covenant, you and your descendants after you, throughout their generations. This is my covenant which you shall keep, between you and me and your descendants after you. Every male among you shall be circumcised. Ouch. You shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin, and it shall be a token of the covenant between you and me. He that is 8 days old among you shall be circumcised, every male throughout your generations, including the slave born in your house, or bought with money from any foreigner, not of your own race. Both he that is born in your house and he that is bought with your money must be circumcised. My covenant shall be in your flesh as a perpetual covenant. If any male have not the flesh of his foreskin circumcised, that person shall be cut off from his people. He has broken my covenant. In another section, Isaac's birth promised. I don't know if y'all can see that. God said to Abraham, Sarai, your wife, you shall not call her Sarai, but Sarah. I will bless her, and will also give you a son by her. Yes, I will bless her, and she shall be the mother of nation. Kings of peoples shall descend from her. And as Abram fell prostrate, he laughed and said to himself, quote, shall a son be born to one who is 100 years old? Shall Sarah, who is 90, bear a child? End quote. Then Abraham said to God, quote, oh, that Ishmael may live in your favor! Exclamation point, end quote. God answered, no, but Sarah, your wife, shall bear you a son, and you shall call him Isaac. I will establish my covenant with him as a perpetual covenant for his descendants after him. Quote, as for Ishmael, I have heard you. I will bless him and make him fruitful and multiply him exceedingly. He shall become the father of 12 princes, and I will make him a great nation. But my covenant I will establish with Isaac, whom Sarah shall bear to you at this time next year. End quote. And when he had finished talking with him, God left Abraham. Another section. Chapter 17, Genesis. Abraham and his household circumcised. Then Abraham took his son Ishmael and all who were born in his house, and all who have been bought with his money, every male in his household, and he circumcised the flesh of their foreskins on that very day, and as God had commanded him. Abraham was 99 years old when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. Ishmael, his son, was 13 years old when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. That very day, Abraham and his son Ishmael were circumcised. All the male members of his household, including the slaves born in his house or bought with money from a foreigner, were circumcised with him. So that's chapter 17 ending. Tomorrow we pick up Citizen Daily, chapter 18, on May 18, 2013. Peace, love, and be kind to one another. I'm out.